Welcome back to the ultimate beginner guide for Space Marine 2 Brothers. Now, what are the things that you need to know when you start the game is what type of class you're going to choose. We have 6 of them. Now, which are the best for beginners? Well, first one is going to be the tactical class. This is going to be your jack of all trades. This one is going to be a good for melee and also range, has good offense and has really good defense, and also you're going to be able to adapt to any situation. With the special aspect scan, you're going to be able to make enemies weak, and which is going to help you solo and also is going to help your team. The next class is going to be the assault. This one is going to be like your mini Hulk that you're going to be going around. You're going to have 2 weapons and you're only going to have advantage of a secondary weapon, but you're also going to have advantage of 3 different type of weapons. Now, on top of this, which is going to be your number 3, is going to be your heavy. This is a standalone. It has good armor, but overall, you're only going to be able to use 2 type of weapons. First one is going to be a primary, which is going to be 3 different weapons for it. You're going to use a standard, which is going to be the bolt pistol, which also is being used by every single class. And then on top of that, you have a secondary plasma pistol. However, you're not going to be able to use the a melee weapon. Out of those 3, in what order would I choose? Well, the following would be first tactical, because you have a range of different weapons that you can choose from. A second one will be the assault, because you can get in a fight and just survive a lot. And the last one is going to be heavy. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at the next thing that you need to work on is on your weapons. As you are leveling up, you're going to be gathering mastery points. How you get mastery points is whenever you reach an entire level. As you're able to see here, my bolt pistol experience point. Whenever you reach to that point, you're going to get more mastery, more mastery. Now, on top of this, you are going to need armory datas. This armory datas, how are you going to get them? I'll show you right now in a bit. On top of this, you're going to be able, if you're a beginner, I will tell you, go for this weapon. Do not go for this weapon because actually it only comes with the Vanguard. But if you choose this, this is another melee weapon that you're going to be able to get that is going to be able to be used by every single class. Now, how do you get armory data? Well, the way to be able to get this super fast is by completing the different type of trials. Each class has 3 different trials, which gives you the opportunity to get 1 in each section times 3. That's going to be 18 that are going to help you to level up your weapons. As you're able to see here, if I go here, I'm going to need mastery points as you're able to advance. So you're going to need those as you are progressing to the story. Use this, and as you're able to see there, every single class has them, and it's going to be 18. On top of that, you're going to get the precision currency, which are going to be 25 in each class times 6. You guys do the math, it's going to be over 200. The different difficulty levels, you're going to have to choose from 4 of them: minimal, average, substantial, and also rootless. Which one should you start off? Of course, minimal. When should you move out of minimal? I will tell you, do this 5 times. And you're going to be able to choose 1 mission in particular. It's going to be this one. This one is decapitation. You're able to play this right away. You don't, unless you don't want any spoilers, then you need to go and play the campaign. Play this match because it's only going to take you 15 minimum to be able to complete it minutes. You're going to get some good XP out of it. Do this 5 times and you're going to be able to reach to your next level, which then you're going to be able to move into average. Play average for about maybe, I would say, another 5 times and then move to substantial. Now, when should you move here? It does say level 10, but get me wrong, this is not level 10 damage that you're going to be able to take. Enemies hit hard. So I would tell you that work on your perks. Make sure you have at least 1 line of perks before you move into substantial. And of course, if you're brave enough, move into rootless whenever you are at level 15. Leveling up operation missions and also Eternal War, which is PvP and PvE, you're going to have to level them up separately. if you do something here, it's not going to carry over to Eternal War, and Eternal War is not going to carry over operations, and campaigns are not going to carry over to either one. So all these 3 different modes are played differently. My advice to you is, if you love PvE, then stick to PvE. If you like PvP, then stick with PvP. Now, once you get in here, you're going to want to edit your armor, and then you're going to see all of this thing. Then you go to Herald Dry, and then you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I want all of this, and I want my character to look like this. However, whenever you come here, you're going to be able to see that everything is currency. That currency, you're able to get it through the game itself whenever you complete missions, and also through the different trials. However, you need this to be able to upgrade your weapons. Once you have decided the class and the weapons that you want to go with, here are some beginner's tips that are going to help you in the game and that are going to help you survive. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also, we got other videos in regards to the Space Marines that are going to help you become glorious. Have a good one, brothers, and we'll see you on the next video. Another important thing when you're playing the game is Guardian Relics. These are so important to surviving. Gives you a second life, gives you a second win. They are throughout the whole entire PvE matches. So if you're able to find one, make sure you pick it up, especially when you need to use it at the right moment. As you're able to see here, we were taking down this boss towards the end. I went down, another guy went down, but I had my Guardian Relic, so I didn't want to use it yet. But I did notice that the third guy was about to go down, and I guess what? After I used my relic, just at the nick of time, the guy goes down, and I finished the boss. Because one thing that I've noticed when I play with people, they never go for the green boxes. I cannot tell you how many times I found steams, I found ammo, I found more additional armor and different things by just cracking down on those green boxes. If you see them, crack them. Even if your other teammates are running and trying to do it fast, knock them down, because you're going to need them. And trust me, because by not doing that, you're going to suffer. Imagine just playing about 40-45 minutes and you die just because you didn't pick up you didn't break down a box. It just doesn't make sense. Try to do it, okay? Another thing that I want to show you is, whenever you are in a game and you are seeing this pyramid, wherever you are changing your loadout, one important thing, that if you don't have ammo or you're running low on resources, all you have to do is just go and change your loadout. Once you do that, you're going to be able to get an additional ammunition, which pretty much is go back to square A, and then you're able to keep on to the fight. If you don't have any ammo, best way to be able to get it if you need it at that right moment. One important thing that you need to be always aware, and I know it's basic, guys, and is your health, the contested health, and also how do you use and when to use the stims. I personally, it's when I'm playing, I always like to carry 2 stims, but I don't use them until almost towards the end, because I know the difficulty keeps getting worse and worse as you are getting closer to the boss. Especially when you are fighting the boss, you know you're going to need those stims. But if your contested health is going down, as you're able to see there, especially when you are using a Guardian Relic, your health and your goes fully back, but half of it is going to be contested health. As soon as you get up, you got to go for an elite, use your power. I like to call it the ultimate power. Make sure you strike and you kill a elite right away, and that is going to bring your contested health to fully health. So that is a very nifty trick. If you didn't know that, try to do it during the game. Another thing is that I had to learn the hard way, because I'm more of a gun and shoot, but the game pushes you to do dodging, parrying, okay, at the same time. So if you're able to dodge and you're able to get those perfect pairings, that is going to be a game changer, because you can be right in the middle of the fight, but if you have mastered those things, your survivability is going to go off the roof, and you're going to be able to stay alive a lot longer. If we're able to take a look, another very important thing is when you are fighting in the game, and always got to make sure that you have your melee combinations going. Me personally, with my Guardian, I do a couple things. First, I target the elite. I always go for the elite, no matter what. That is my number one target, because as soon as I kill an elite with my special power, knock him right on the head, and then I know that after that I have to do 2 more combos, so I have my perfect melee combination that strikes my enemy. Like if I'll do the RB 1 2 to go 1 1, and then I go 1 2 3 and hold on my third, and make sure that with my third I know I'm going to knock down that elite, and then I go for my takedown, and it's very important. Another thing, which is going to be my last point, is in regards to your perk tree. Whenever you are leveling up your perk tree, keep unlocking everything as you are progressing to the game. This is what's going to make the game a lot easier. When I play with a lot of people, they're like, oh my gosh, how come I'm just playing this? I'm minimum and I'm going down. Well, because you're you're not leveling up your skill tree. And by not leveling up your perks, you're going to go down easier. So as you're able to see there, the more you get higher up on your skill tree, the more powerful, the more survivability you're going to get. And my last one, which is a bonus, is there are 2 classes in the game that are going to keep you guys with that gen seat whenever you pick it up, and that is going to be the Vanguard and the Sniper. Both of them have one thing in common, which is this perk, the Emperor's Blessings. For this one, taking a lethal damage restore all armor instead of incapacitation. Cooldown is of 180 seconds. So every 180 seconds, if you go down, guess what? You're not going down, because this perk is going to keep you alive. It only works for the Vanguard and only works for the Sniper as well. So this is very OP when you guys are trying to farm for more XP. Having this is a game changer to leveling up and making your character a lot stronger. Hopefully this video was very helpful. If it did, why don't you guys smash the like button, help me out with that, and we'll see you guys on the next video.